I can't wait to just call my mom and tell her that we won The Voice. And I can't wait to just be celebrating the opportunity.
Sofronio Vasquez stunned the world with his unforgettable performances on The Voice, capturing hearts with his raw talent, unique voice, and undeniable stage presence. When he was crowned the winner, viewers everywhere celebrated, imagining the bright future that awaited him: record deals, tours, and the kind of fame most singers dream of. But as time passed, questions began to arise. Where is Sofronio now? What has he been doing since the cameras stopped rolling? Winning a major competition like The Voice can feel like the pinnacle of a career, but it also comes with pressures that most fans never see. Suddenly, an artist is expected to deliver not just talent, but also hits, brand identity, and public appearances, all while navigating the challenges of the music industry. For some, it's a dream come true. For others, it can be overwhelming, especially when the spotlight fades faster than expected. Sofronio's journey after the show hasn't been entirely public, and for fans, the mystery only adds intrigue. Behind the headlines, he has been navigating a world of opportunities, setbacks, and personal growth. The story of what happened next is far from simple. It's a tale of ambition, resilience, and the unexpected twists that often follow sudden fame. By the time you learn the details, it may completely change the way you think about Sofronio Vasquez, not just as a winner of The Voice, but as a human being pursuing his dreams in the real world. When Sofronio Vasquez first appeared on The Voice, few could ignore his presence. From the moment he hit the stage, it was clear that he had a voice that could captivate anyone, regardless of age or background. Judges and audiences alike were impressed by his ability to bring emotion and technical skill together effortlessly. But talent alone doesn't always predict what happens next. And the path from a televised competition to lasting success is rarely straightforward. After being crowned the winner, Sofronio entered a whirlwind of opportunities. Record labels, management teams, and media appearances all came at him quickly. And it was the kind of pressure most artists can hardly prepare for. Suddenly, the stakes were higher. Each decision, what songs to record, what shows to perform, even how to manage his public image, carried significant weight. The expectation wasn't just to sing well anymore. It was to establish a career that could endure beyond the glow of television fame. While many winners of music competitions enjoy immediate popularity, sustaining a long-term career requires more than talent. It involves navigating contracts, industry politics, and the business side of music realities that fans rarely see. Sofronio's journey was shaped by these pressures. Early choices in management, promotion, and creative direction would influence how his career unfolded, often in ways that were invisible to the public eye. Beyond the business aspects, there were personal challenges to consider. Fame can be isolating, and the sudden shift from relative anonymity to constant attention can be disorienting. Sofronio had to balance maintaining authenticity as an artist with meeting audience and industry expectations. The scrutiny of social media, interviews, and public appearances made it clear that winning a show is only the beginning of a much longer, more complex journey. Despite these challenges, Sofronio remained committed to his craft. He continued to practice, perform, and write music, but he also learned to pick his opportunities carefully. Not every deal, not every invitation aligned with the vision he had for himself as an artist. Choosing patience over immediate visibility became a key part of his strategy. Even if it meant some fans felt he had disappeared from the spotlight. Another factor shaping his post-show path was the music industry itself. Trends change rapidly, and what is celebrated one season may be overlooked the next. Sofronio had to find his niche, a way to stand out without losing the essence that made him a winner in the first place. This required a mix of creativity, resilience, and self-awareness, qualities that few television competitions can prepare a contestant to fully develop. Behind the scenes, Sofronio's story was about more than just charts and recordings. It was about growth, learning to navigate sudden fame, and staying true to himself in a world that often rewards conformity over authenticity. While some may judge his trajectory based on immediate output or public visibility, the reality is that building a sustainable career takes time, reflection, and deliberate choices. Sofronio's path illustrates this truth in a way that few viewers could anticipate. In many ways, The journey after winning The Voice is as significant as the moment of victory itself. Sofronio Vasquez's story is not just about a televised competition. It's about what happens when talent meets the real-world complexities of the music business. Every decision, every challenge, and every triumph has contributed to shaping the artist. He is today someone who understands that success is more than a title. It's a lifelong pursuit. After the initial surge of fame, Sofronio Vasquez faced a reality that many competition winners encounter. The public's attention is fleeting. While winning The Voice provides an instant platform, it doesn't guarantee sustained recognition. Television audiences quickly move on to the next season, and the spotlight can shift almost overnight. For Sofronio, this meant that maintaining momentum required strategic planning, creativity, and resilience, qualities that were tested in ways fans rarely see. One of the first challenges was establishing his musical identity beyond the show. On television, contestants often perform covers or songs chosen to highlight their vocal abilities, but success afterward depends on developing an authentic artistic voice. Sofronio needed to show that he was more than just a talented performer. He was a musician with a vision. This required time, experimentation, and the courage to take risks, even if it meant facing potential criticism or slow initial reception. The music industry itself presented obstacles. Record labels and producers are constantly looking for marketable opportunities, which can sometimes conflict with an artist's personal style or long-term goals. Sofronio had to navigate these pressures carefully, learning which deals aligned with his vision and which could compromise his creative integrity. Many emerging artists struggle with this balance, and the path is rarely linear. For Sofronio, success meant making choices that prioritized growth over instant gratification. Touring and live performances became an essential part of building his career. While television audiences knew his voice, connecting with fans in real life required stamina, consistency, and energy. These experiences helped him grow as a performer, teaching lessons that cannot be learned from a studio or a stage with cameras. It was here that Sofronio honed his skills, deepened his artistry, and developed a personal connection with his audience. Social media added another layer of complexity. Platforms that once offered a way to maintain visibility could also amplify scrutiny. Every post, update, or performance was open to judgment from millions, and the pressure to remain relevant online could be overwhelming. Sofronio's approach reflected careful consideration. He chose to engage authentically without overexposing himself. This strategy sometimes gave the impression of absence, but in reality, it was a deliberate effort to protect his creative focus and personal life. In addition to professional pressures, Sofronio faced personal adjustments. Life after a competition isn't just about public appearances, it's also about managing personal expectations and mental health. Many artists experience burnout or disillusionment if they try to do too much too quickly. Sofronio's measured approach showed an awareness of the importance of pacing, self-care, and staying grounded. Even in a career defined by public attention, collaboration became another key part of his post-show journey. Working with songwriters, producers, and fellow musicians helped him expand his repertoire and develop a more nuanced sound. These collaborations weren't just about producing music, they were about learning from others, gaining perspective, and integrating new ideas into his own style. Each partnership added depth to his artistry and reinforced that building a lasting career is often a team effort. Through all of these experiences, one truth remained clear. Sofronio Vasquez did not define success solely by fame or chart positions. He defined it by growth, resilience, and staying true to himself. What fans may perceive as a slow or quiet period is actually a testament to the care and intentionality he applies to his career, ensuring that each step is meaningful and authentic. By understanding this journey, it becomes clear that Sofronio's story after winning The Voice is far more complex and inspiring than simply disappearing from the spotlight. It is a story of ambition tempered by patience, talent refined through real-world experience, and an artist navigating the challenges of turning television success into a lasting career. One of the most fascinating aspects of Sofronio Vasquez's journey is how he balanced public expectation with personal fulfillment. Winning a show like The Voice can create a sense of obligation to constantly produce and perform, but Sofronio approached it differently. He understood that maintaining authenticity was more important than chasing trends or overexposing himself. While fans were eager for immediate hits, he recognized that careful planning and thoughtful development of his career would ultimately yield more meaningful results. A major part of this period involved refining his musical style. On a show like The Voice, artists often perform a wide range of genres too. Marketable live performances played a crucial role in this phase. Sofronio continued to tour, sometimes in smaller venues, sometimes collaborating on special projects. Each performance allowed him to connect with fans on a deeper level, beyond what television could capture. These intimate settings revealed a performer who was not just a singer, but a storyteller capable of creating emotional resonance. It became evident that his true talent was as much about connecting hearts as it was about hitting notes, and collaboration were also significant during this time. Sofronio sought guidance from experienced musicians, producers, and industry professionals who could provide insight into the complexities of a long-term career. These relationships helped him navigate contracts, recording schedules, and public appearances while maintaining creative control. It's a dynamic that many fans don't see. The support system behind a performer can be just as crucial as the talent itself. Another challenge Sofronio faced was the ever-changing music landscape. Digital platforms, streaming services, and social media algorithms dictate how music reaches audiences, and navigating this environment requires adaptability. Sofronio carefully evaluated how to release music, engage with fans online, and maintain visibility without compromising his artistic vision. Each decision reflected a thoughtful approach, prioritizing quality and authenticity over fleeting popularity. Perhaps the most compelling aspect of Sofronio's journey is the resilience he demonstrated. Sudden fame can be disorienting, and not every opportunity aligns with an artist's goals. Yet, instead of rushing, he made deliberate choices that reinforced his long-term growth. He focused on honing his craft, understanding that a sustainable career in music is built on consistent effort and meaningful connections rather than immediate gratification. Fans who followed him closely noticed these changes, even if they didn't understand them at the time. What might have appeared as a period of quiet reflection was actually a crucial stage in building a foundation for future success. Every rehearsal, every collaboration, every thoughtful release contributed to shaping him into an artist who could withstand the pressures of the industry while remaining true to himself. Through all of this, one message becomes clear: Sofronio Vasquez's journey after The Voice is not defined by fame or public recognition alone. It is defined by deliberate choices, patience, and a commitment to authenticity. By navigating the challenges of sudden visibility with care, he has crafted a path that honors both his talent and his personal values, proving that success is as much about how you grow as it is about the spotlight. Today, Sofronio Vasquez stands as an artist who has carefully shaped his post-Voice life and career. While some winners of televised competitions are thrust into the public eye and expected to produce instant hits, Sofronio chose a different path, one defined by intention, authenticity, and a long-term vision. He focused not on immediate fame, but on cultivating a sustainable career, ensuring that each step reflected his values, his talent, and his personal identity as a musician. One of the most significant aspects of his journey has been the balance between visibility and personal growth. Instead of chasing every opportunity, Sofronio has been selective, prioritizing projects that align with his artistic goals. This included writing and recording original music, performing in settings that allowed him to connect with fans on a deeper level, and collaborating with mentors and fellow artists who shared his dedication to craft over commercial gain. In doing so, he reinforced the idea that success is not only measured by charts or social media metrics, but also by authenticity and personal fulfillment. Fans who follow him closely have noted the evolution of his style and the confidence he exudes on stage. He is no longer just the performer from The Voice. He is a musician with a distinct identity, capable of conveying emotion and storytelling through his voice and presence. His performances reflect the maturity gained from navigating the complexities of the music industry, learning from both successes and challenges, and maintaining a sense of humility amid growing recognition. Social media continues to play a role in his career, but Sofronio approaches it with care. He shares glimpses of his life, updates on projects, and meaningful interactions with fans without allowing constant exposure to distract from his artistry. This balance has helped him maintain control over his narrative and focus on what matters most: the music itself. By doing so, he avoids the burnout that has sidelined many others in the industry. Perhaps the most inspiring part of his story is the resilience he has shown in adapting to the unpredictable nature of fame. Not every opportunity after winning a competition leads to immediate stardom. Some doors close, some projects fail to materialize, and public attention can wane. Yet Sofronio's focus on skill development, creative expression, and strategic choices has allowed him to continue building a foundation that can support a lifelong career in music. Sofronio Vasquez's journey also emphasizes the importance of patience. While viewers may have expected him to release hits immediately and maintain constant visibility, he understood that lasting impact requires time, refinement, and deliberate effort. By resisting the pressure to conform to rapid industry cycles, he has ensured that his music and performances are true to himself, not dictated solely by trends or market demands. Ultimately, what happened to Sofronio after winning The Voice is not a tale of disappearance or decline. It is a story of growth, reflection, and intentional artistry. He has navigated fame, industry pressures, and personal expectations with poise and determination. Each decision he has made, from the music he records to the way he engages with fans, reflects a commitment to his craft and a thoughtful approach to sustaining a career in a highly competitive environment. For those wondering where he is today, the answer is clear. Sofronio Vasquez is continuing his journey, evolving as an artist and building a legacy that goes beyond television accolades. He is living proof that winning a competition is only the beginning, and that true success comes from combining talent with strategy, patience, and authenticity. In the end, his story serves as a lesson for anyone chasing their dreams. It is not the immediate spotlight that defines a career, but the deliberate choices made along the way.